Hi all, IOR 190G video. Here I'm talking about the predictions that were on the list provided by Professor Lavian, along with some of the more ridiculous predictions I found throughout the years. So let's dive straight into it. One of the predictions that really interested me from the professor's list was one that by the Western Union internal memo stating this telephone has too many shortcomings to be seriously considered as a means of communication. The device is inherently of no value to us. And a lot of the other four predictions I chose for this project basically were along similar lines. People just discrediting ideas from this get-go. For example, one by Henry Morton, who discredited Edison's light bulb, said it'd be a failure, or Henry Ford's lawyer, um, basically was being given advice by his financial advisor not to invest in Ford because it was just a fad, or the other one I chose, which concerned more so of science and science's failures when it comes down to W.C. Hooper stating that excessive smoking doesn't really play a role in lung cancer, or Hiram Maxim, which is my final quote, stating that the machine gun will make war impossible. These are just such generalized statements, and I mean the common theme and common thread amongst all of them are the fact that people did not wait to even test it out before coming to conclusions. I mean, they didn't even properly analyze the situation, didn't have the proper science, they didn't have the proper ideology, you can say, in a sense. They were so quick to refute something because they just felt that way. And I think the importance of this is to show us that you should never just jump to conclusions like that. It's such a generic thing that we've all been told all our lives, yet we still do. And as we can see, even these famous scientists, researchers, inventors, they still made those same mistakes. So, I mean, it's a reinforcement not to come to such giant leaps and bounds with ridiculous conclusions like that. And some of the other five quotes that I found on my own and commented on fit the same theme. For example, some are from Bill Gates, who stated that they'll never make a 32-bit operating system. 4 years later, he did that. He did precisely that. Or Popular Mechanics stating that the computer will weigh no more than 1.5 tons by the end of it all, which is true. But I mean, they were a bit too generous with that estimate. I mean, yeah, I don't know many computers that weigh 1.5 tons today. The laptop I have right now is a few ounces. And others such as Home Taping is Killing Music by the BPI in their campaign to defend public radio and stating that cassettes would destroy the radio, or just giant conclusions or assumptions such as stocks have reached a permanently high plateau by Irving Fisher at Yale, 1929, or even by one of the co-founders of Warner Brothers, Henry M. Warren, or Harry M. Warner, sorry, who stated, "Who the hell wants to hear actors talk?" So it's just the issue here is that these men are just so quick to discredit these inventions, discredit progress, because they simply feel that it just won't happen. And I think that's the wrong attitude to carry. And it's fine. We all come to generalized conclusions quickly sometimes. We always make that mistake. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to technology, we have to be willing to push the boundaries. We shouldn't set limits on our goals and our ideas, but rather, learning from these men, we should simply push the boundaries and really explore what many think is impossible. And that's how progress is achieved, by proving these doubters wrong. And overall, that's the entire theme of the assignment I got personally. And I hope others felt the same way. So, yeah, that's all I have for this specific part.